Start clapping right now for Lauren Vino, everybody.
One more time for Joe and all the comics you've seen. I love it here so much. I am fun. I am entering my fun aunt era. I don't know if you guys can tell. I can tell I'm a fun aunt because my friend's kid was going through my purse and found my weed and asked what it was, and I said, legal. Back off, you tiny cop. You guys are way cool. Like I've mentioned, I've smoked weed before, and like a woman in the audience recently was like, "Yeah, I can tell you're stoned right now," and I was like, "Oh, it's a real cocaine thing to say." Thanks. Oh, we were all friends. But I'm obviously happy the weather's getting warm. There's one thing I will miss about winter, and that's when it's so cold, I get to wear 2 pairs of pants to camouflage my Karen ass. My flat Karen ass. If you guys aren't familiar with the affliction of a Karen ass, it's very common among white women. It's where you're so annoying that even your butt tries to get away from you. But my butt is getting a little better, but it used to be so flat. How flat was it? My ass used to be so flat. One dude thought it was a glory hole. So. Alright, that was a test to see like where the cool barometer was. And you guys kind of tightened up about my wall butthole. I did expect more from you, but I realize that's kind of aggressive for that early in the set. I'll dial it back a bit. I want to run some words by you guys. Authentic. Vulnerable. Brave. These are the words white women have ruined for me. You guys thought they were the words I was going to describe myself with. It's fine. There is one stupid white lady word I like, and that's energy. Not like, love. I love energy. I love that we stole it from science. Scientists were like, actually, energy is power multiplied by time. And we're like, nah, bitch, it's a vibe. And we won. Love that for us. Kim Kardashian is a big fan of the word energy too, and I am a big fan of her and Pete Davidson, and a lot of people don't understand the appeal, and I think I figured it out. Pete Davidson looks like a dude who's gonna ask you for money and then doesn't. That's all it is. Okay, cool. That's not particularly my type. My thing is dumb guys. That's what I'm into. I love a dummy. Dumb guys are my Achilles heel, which is hard because they don't know what that means. They're like, that big ass ankle vein? Shh, come here. I know I'm into dumb dudes because I've slept with multiple men who called it Planet Parenthood, so... Not a great stat. A lot of guys out here thinking I get my abortions from space, but not reading into it. I'm a little older, and I'm in my 30s. My friends in their 20s, they run into this problem. We've seen this on the internet. Hooking up with dudes who don't have bed frames. We've all heard of this. It's rough out there, and I'm not gonna shit on the guys who don't have bed frames. There might be some out there, statistically speaking. Any volunteers as tribute? I'm not above it, even in my 30s, I'll be honest. No, I just think, I found this interesting because, like, as a woman, for me, it works the exact opposite. Dudes don't give a shit if I have a bed frame. I can have a bed frame made of severed dicks, and guys would be like, she's quirky. She has secrets, let's figure her out. Dudes are gonna smash if they want to smash. It doesn't matter your bed situation. But never was this more clear than a couple years ago. I was going through a breakup with a dude I lived with. He owned all the furniture. I had to move out. I was broke. Long story short, I slept on an air mattress for a few months. And the only thing embarrassing looking back is that it's the most I've ever gotten laid in my life. Dudes love a dirtbag, and holy shit, do they love an air mattress. My God. Guys are calling out the make and model like it was a car. Is that an Intex Comfort Plush? My buddy Dave slept on one of those for years. And that's when it like hit me. I was like, oh, this is why straight men love camping so much. They're just practicing for being divorced. The air mattress craze was, but I don't regret my slutty air mattress phase. I don't. And ladies, don't knock air mattress sex until you try it. Because you really haven't lived until you've seen a dude lose his boner to the sound of It's the best poetry I've ever heard, to be honest. But I'm trying to wisen up. I'm trying to get smarter out there. Like the last guy I seriously dated was a professor of, wait for it, marketing. Sorry, I black out at that part every time. I wasn't in the professor part, but we can all agree that marketing is the worst one, right?
Yeah.
Easily the worst type of professor. But he would let me call him professor in the bedroom, which was hot. It was just that every time I would do it, I would get so nervous that he was going to whisper in my ear, of marketing, and ruin it. So it didn't work out. But true professor fashion, I did learn something. I learned that the hot for teacher fantasy is valid. It's super valid. It doesn't age well. Because like when I was younger, the fantasy was hooking up with my teacher. But now that I'm older, the fantasy is just hooking up with a teacher. And that's just fucking a dude with not a great job. No disrespect to the teachers out there. Unless it's a hot disrespect, call me. My new thing is, though, I'm getting into dudes in their 40s. That's my new thing. And I'll leave you guys with this. What I like about guys in their 40s is that when you ask them that classic first date question, where were you on 9/11? And they say, at work? I feel so young! It's like, aw, I was in social studies, you fucking fossil! Let's get married before you die. You guys have been wonderful. I've been Lauren Vino.
Good, everybody.